Good morning, everybody. I had a good night's sleep. It's about 7 o'clock now, and the river did end up coming up about a foot, maybe a foot and a half, but no big deal. That stick right there was the edge of the water when I went to bed last night. But that's okay. It just gives me a little extra bit of current for today. So that's never a bad thing. So I'm going to get breakfast going and then start packing up. Alright, so for breakfast, I have a Nomad Nutrition Southwest breakfast skillet. So this is one of the ones that are less desirable to me, so they're just not as good. So I decided I'm going to try to eat the gross ones basically first, and before I run out, so I'm not left eating all the gross ones there at the end like I was last time, because that was pretty terrible. So I have other little snacks and breakfast items from town, from my stop with my parents, so I'm going to go ahead and eat these weird ones and then eat some snacks and I'll be fine. So this one is, like I said, Southwest breakfast skillet, and it says made with plant-based sausage. So I'm sure it'll be fine, but personally, plant-based sausage is just not an exciting term for me. But I've got coffee, and I'm going to start getting everything packed up and down to the boat, and hopefully we'll get out of here fairly soon. So apparently I am on Toad Island. So there's like 4 of them here underneath the tent. I could hear them rustling around this morning. I thought they were mice, but luckily they weren't. And the worst part is I went to put my boot on this morning, stuck my foot down in the boot, and that big old sucker right there was inside my boot. So very not cool. I thought they were standing upright and nothing could have got into them, but apparently I wasn't paying attention and one of them fell over. So need to be more careful of that. If that had been a rattlesnake, I'd be in big trouble. Not that there's any rattlesnakes on a wet sand island, but still, gotta be more careful than that. So that was a very unpleasant thing to happen right as you woke up, but I'm fine and no big deal. I've got the tent just about packed up, and I'm getting everything ready to go. It's been a bit of a slow morning. They usually all are at this point, but that's okay. So I'm excited for the little bit of extra water. Looks like the current's picked up a little bit from yesterday, so that's awesome. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. I got everything packed, and I'm ready to get on the water. So today it's supposed to be cloudy and a little humid, so hopefully not too humid, but looks like it's going to be a good day. I'm ready to get some miles down. So it's a little bit past 10:30 now, and it's just been a good morning. It's a little bit harder to navigate with the water up. Most of the sandbars are underwater, so you got to be a little more careful, but still no problem. And I'm currently right here along this bank, and I've got some really fast flowing current right here along the edge, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm currently going over 5 miles an hour, which is awesome, and I'm really enjoying it. And I've been going past a bunch of farms, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's about 100 flies on the front of my boat. But for some reason, they're not actually bothering me, so they can hitchhike if they want. And I'm just gonna keep going. It's a beautiful day, partly cloudy, and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, so it's about noon, and the sun's come out, and I'm just enjoying this current. So for lunch, I have a spiced caramel apple meal to go, or green belly bar, and a Lenny's and Larry's chocolate chip cookie. So I also have a Coke and some Skittles, healthy stuff. So I'm gonna enjoy that and keep heading down the river. So it is a little hillier here, which is nice. So it's a little bit past 1 o'clock, and I can definitely tell that I'm getting closer to Bismarck because there's a lot more homes and boats and docks along the river. It's been pretty barren so far, but not anymore. So I am coming up. I'm getting closer to it. Hopefully I can get past it today and get past all of the city and all the people and be back on the empty river again this evening. So it's about 2:30 and I'm nearly to Bismarck. I'm pretty happy that it's 2:30 on a Monday because I'm passing a lot of boats and pontoon boats and jet skis, and no one's using them because it's, you know, the middle of the afternoon on Monday. So I'm sure it'll probably be a little busier this evening, but hopefully I'll get past all this mess and won't have to deal with a whole bunch of boat traffic. So I'm getting closer to Bismarck. I'm passing by a big oil refinery. They got a couple big flame towers. And just in a couple more miles is a restaurant along the river called the Paddle Trap that I was told to stop by. It's really good, and it's got a like a boat dock that you can stop at. So that's kind of the plan for supper or early supper. It's currently about 3 o'clock, so it'll be about 4 when I get there. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to some good food, and then hopefully I'll be able to get back on the water and get out of Bismarck before it gets dark. I'm about 3 miles away from the restaurant, and I can see the first bridge, and it is definitely getting busy, and can tell I'm basically in the city. It's very noisy here. So here's the first bridge of Bismarck. I went over it quite a few times with my parents when we stayed here, and now I'm going under it. And next to it is another of the like river tour boats. So here's the first bridge that I'm going under, and the next one is a railroad bridge. Looks like they're building a new one. So there's a whole bunch of construction. The first I've seen on the river. Well, I'm pretty happy that pretty much nothing's going on the job site, and there's just one little path here for boats to get through, and luckily there's no traffic, so I got very lucky there. So there's a general rule of thumb on the river to just stay away from barges as much as you can. It seems pretty obvious, but there's enough current, especially once you get to the channelized section, that it will suck you under these barges. And as the old saying goes, there's nothing under a barge worth seeing. Looks like they're digging out the next pier. That is really cool. So the restaurant should be just past this next bridge. All these buoys say to go idle speed, and I'm going a blistering 5 miles an hour. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. So here's the third bridge of Bismarck, and I can see the fourth one in the distance. I've got the boat tied up to the dock at the Paddle Trap, and it is very busy. Well, I'm seated on the balcony here, and I can see the boat down there at the dock. Well, I'm pretty excited about a hot meal. I've got a chicken sandwich to eat now, and I ordered a burger to go for this evening, so pretty awesome. Hopefully I can eat this, get back on the water, and get out of Bismarck before dark. So I just left the Paddle Trap. It's there behind me. It's 5 o'clock, and I had a good meal. It was like a hot chicken burger with honey and fries, and I ordered a burger and fries to go. That'll be my supper for this evening, even though I already had a meal. Yeah, it's pretty busy here, and but I'm gonna hopefully get through Bismarck and out past the town before nightfall. Well, it's 5 o'clock, and I was sitting there thinking, man, it's kind of hot, and then I realized I'm an idiot. I have a sunshade that I haven't been using all afternoon, so I put that up, and it's a lot better now. So I don't really have a good reason why I haven't had that up all afternoon, other than I forgot about it. So, oh well, it's up now, and I'm cruising down the river. There's a whole pack of jet skis up ahead, and hopefully I don't get too bothered by them. I've had pretty good luck with boaters so far, so hopefully it continues. There are a lot of boats for a Monday, so I'm really glad I didn't go through here on the weekend. Can't imagine that being fun. So I'm passing Fork Island Boat Ramp is what the sign here says, and there's some pretty nasty waves in front of me from all this boat traffic. Kind of a whirlpool of waves going on here, but no big deal. But like usual, there's not a whole lot of reasons to stop at a boat ramp. I don't need to go to the bathroom. I just I was able to use the bathroom at the restaurant, so I'm just gonna hug the shore and keep going. Okay, so it's after 6 now, and it's still fairly busy, but not quite as bad. So there's still a whole bunch of boats out, but it's not near as bad as right below Bismarck. I mean, I bet I passed 100 boats there. It was crazy. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and eat my burger before it gets too cold. I'm just slight peckish at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat that before it sits too long, and then just continue down the river. Hopefully be able to find a real nice place to camp this evening. Well, it's a little embarrassing, but I tried to cross at the wrong spot, and it's currently, I don't know, not very deep, and I'm just having to, just push myself along with the paddle. I'm nearly there. The deep water is literally like 10 feet in front of me, so no big deal. Just kind of, feel like I should know better than at this point, but that's fine. I'm nearly across, and I'm just gonna keep going. So it's about 8:30, and I think I found camp for the night. I'm just sitting here kind of resting. So it turns out I had a pretty good day today. With that current, I was able to go 36 miles. So that's pretty nice, and I think I've got one more day of current, kind of. I'm gonna get into the Delta tomorrow, and most likely out onto Wahi, so that should be exciting for tomorrow. Hopefully the Delta goes well, and other than that, I'm fairly tired, so I'm gonna go up there, find a flat spot of sand, set up the tent. I gotta get the video edited. I've already had supper and go to bed. Pretty exciting evening. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work instead of sitting here staring, and yeah, gotta find a flat spot for the tent. This is not a very flat beach here. So it's almost 10 o'clock. I've got the tent set up here, and the boat is down there by the water on the other side of these trees. And I think I'm gonna call it for the night because I'm pretty tired. I've got to get a video edited and go to bed. So I think with that, I'm gonna say good night. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.